so that yesterday I realized when we talked to each other, I think my ears were open, or after the satsang became open, so I understand that I never had in my life, not just in this life, so since I exist on this planet, I never had a moment where, which was real. Yes, and that's but it's not so good. So it's good, but none of my nothing. So I never.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
point.
wonderful that you could see that.
But I think none of my desire was real for liberation. So nothing. That's what I could say. And I don't know either. That is, I can't continue now. And then after the word liberation is something I can't do now anything with the word liberation. It became empty for me. So I see, if I see everything is unreal, then what now? The one thing that I have is something, the place, or I don't know how to call it, where do you speak from? It is, I could say, my last trust or my last belief. And what I can say, that is I could say the unreal thing in my life, that I love it. Not more.
But what a beautiful news.
That's
Because you see, if you demystify the reality of things which anyway were not real, what is left with you? This exactly. Now, there is even less than half a step, let's say, back. It's why to even bring me there? So now just don't make effort, be vigilant, but not in an effort way. Just be vigilant not to bring anything anymore where you are.
The last time we had an exchange was, I put it into time, maybe about a month ago, 5 weeks ago. And from that exchange, I would say my whole existence changed as I knew it. And there was quite a lot of surprise, and I noticed that the mind wasn't making remarks anymore. And again, I don't want to totally put that into the past. So let's say all is very well, and although this is not really to do with satsang, I noticed my communication with my friends just everything seemed so much easier and lighter, and several times I thought I must check with you that what exactly this is. And about 3 days ago I suddenly had when I say a doubt, my doubt was that this in fact was just a huge emotional, psychological thing that had gone, but that this wasn't, the fact that I could actually put into question, is this liberation? And then, and I didn't speak out straight away because I felt to even put it into a question, again that doubt will take a real form. So I decided to keep quiet about it. And then yesterday, when you spoke about, you made a remark about tarot cards, somebody doing something in the evening, and I didn't in any way feel, because I'm not told, didn't feel targeted, but I saw that, for example, about Budapest, I saw that it was too much for me to go now, well, I'm going on the 31st, come back and then go again. And then I thought, but wait a minute, you're giving a question to your body, mind, tranquility. That's like playing tarot cards. This is how I was reasoning. So I went online and found, because in the lunchtime we talked about Budapest, and I said, it's funny this time I'm not going, and you said, yeah, well, things changed, and that was fine. And in satsang I didn't touch it, but then in the evening, yeah, I thought, but I have to go, how can I go? And this is not, I can't miss so much satsang. And then I saw immediately, if I'm crying out not to miss satsang, then
It opens.
that's absolutely not liberation, because then there wouldn't even be the question of should I or should I not go to Budapest, because everything is fine, I'm here, my life is here with you, and it will be forever or whatever, but there was a question of that. So this morning that was very clear that actually I just have to talk to bring it out today, and just say that that's...
Yeah. I'm very happy you got, let's say, of course there must have been a tremendous change in you. That is no doubt. And rather than to save an emotion and all, I think it is more than that. It's deeper than that. It is really about concepts you keep and things like that, which just leave you. I would not call it liberation.
Surely.
Yet don't throw this, because now, in fact, your life could be this way. Because it is just lighter. Because you see, we don't go to the direction of liberation. We don't work at all on the light. But of course, life gets lighter because you keep less luggage in your mind. So in that way, it's a beautiful gift on the way. It's a beautiful gift. And from there, probably, you are less anxious and more quiet to just hear, then, really hear, simply, that who you are is prior to any sign in the circumstances. But I'm very happy with the experience. So don't throw it away. If it goes, let it go. It may not go too. Like that. And welcome to Budapest.
Thank you.
Whiter than ever. And this can be the base of your life now. You see? And then whose life? But without effort, Just let this work in you. Pause it. Yeah.
And he thought, you are already dead.
Yeah.
And he thought, yeah, my mind starts to conceptualize. And you don't follow any movement of the mind. Start to concept. My mind goes deep. When I hear something like that, it goes deep. And it stops exactly at that point when I hear the source, obviously, without doubt. I would not even say that there is a big separation, but still.
Then why to speak of separation? This is too much. To even mention separation is too much. Okay? You gave, after all, is the description of your mind. And because you can go deep, the feeling will be that you are less and less separated. But even if you are an inch of separation is there, which will remain as long as you describe your mind. There will be no bridge between that even a million of inches of separation and where you are. There is no bridge. So, do not describe.
This you mean do not follow any movement of the mind. This is when you say, and I do not follow any movement of the mind, which want to...
Because you see, this is the base of the existence of the I to describe the mind. Otherwise, you get lost. I wanted to say, yeah, you get lost or you are at loss. And so if you could not have that stick, that support, where are you? Who are you? Just as you are full, just as you already are.
I see.
Much movement which I can.
I will not disturb you.
Yeah, you could also disturb me. I wouldn't mind. I was even looking at it if I land on a place where I don't have to bring. I don't give value to this. That there's not much movement, but it's really.
Your name real, tell me. Soon?
I hope so.
I should not hope. Then it's real now. Yes, yes, good. So you go lighter?
Definitely.
Wow, that's a nice answer.
They're nice.
You don't regret what you lost?
No, I can't come here for that, so
Oh, wonderful.
so then this is of course a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. What do you mean? Do I feel like a feeling of?
Oh no, let's
Lost.
not analyze so much.
No.
I just
No.
to make you a bit, to see a bit what's going on. So now your thing is to just like so much wherever you are today, which is absolutely lighter than when you came with suitcases, that nothing can shake you from here. I mean, be firm.
This,
In
for the
yourself.
first time, I feel is possible.
Oh, wonderful.
Always when I've left before, I feel like I'm leaving with a sense of.
Yeah, a bit.
It's really nice
Yeah.
to have been here, and of course there's some movement, but I don't feel the same.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's different. Sure.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm very
Yeah.
good. So maintain that. Or even I wish you don't maintain anything and just be as you are. Okay. If you can't maintain this at least, and come back whenever you can. Yeah?
Yeah. I'm sure I'll come back soon.
When you just said, don't let anything shake you. And my experience is that you can shake me pretty well. Luckily. And last evening, last night I was shaken again. I mean, I had a shaking night. And what was in the center of this turbulence is you brought up yesterday the topic of commitment in the satsang, which I felt that this whole situation, or how I understood, was not fitting me, but yet I found something in it which was touching me, so could shake me. And this is the idea of being committed to satsang. And to say, I used to have huge doubts about my commitment, and still I have huge, I would now say I'm unsatisfied with how much I give from my whole self. I'm not satisfied with it, but yet this huge doubt has not that power which had before. I would completely doubt my wish, or and now I don't allow it somehow. I just save myself as a dog or something. No, this is the only thing which can.
But yet the turbulence was going on the whole night, and what I could see that now, being here and listening to your words, that I do hear it. I mean, it's the only place where I can shift, the direction if there is something going on. So it's really I have to. I mean,
When you are coming, you are living here, you're coming
but
every
I'm always
day.
unsatisfied and
You will
okay,
be
I'm late and all
good.
these
No.
things, but
Listen,
I mean, it's really the only place when
I don't doubt. Otherwise, you see this poor little femme on this planet. It's not such an attraction. But you came here. Something must attract you at the most, even if you have moments of doubts and all. But actually, it shows, in fact, you are here to hear something you want to hear, and it's about liberation, which is not a concept, which is because as a concept, it is absolutely unreal. But it's a way to indicate that don't worry, you are already what you are, even though your mind may be this way, that way. And liberation, it's about completely resting, but not somebody rest. It's completely an obvious fact just to be, which then is overpowering any other reality if it was there before looking at reality. It was there. So,
I'm not
you can
resting,
sleep
but
well
here I'm
tonight.
resting. Let's see, maybe I'm shaking again. I mean, it's okay. There is something more that now that I speak, I see that it's really the place, is really when you speak of that, it's really satsang, when I feel completely safe. I mean,
Yeah.
and outside of satsang, it's really, it's mad. It makes all kinds of twists and turns, and it's like it's the opposite. So maybe this is a question because I think I have definitely concepts, or I don't know how strong these concepts, but I somehow try to figure out still now, is it satsang and then no satsang and then separated and then this is twisted and terrible and I go crazy and I like and I hate and I don't know. And then there is this resting place where I just feel completely safe, completely going to
That's
the...
wonderful. So make this your home. You see,
This is why I come.
Okay, but this is your home.
Mhm.
It's all the rest when you so-called feel crazy and this and that. It's okay. It's still going on because of your youth, probably, or whatever. Listen. It's a way to say. It's a way to say. But when this disappears, where do you go back?
When this disappears.
No. You see.
Yes, that's
When
that's
the
the
rest
thing.
disappears,
Yes.
where do you go back?
Yeah, actually.
I reply.
Yeah.
When those
Then
things
I'm
disappear.
here.
Yes, then you are here.
Yeah.
You go back home.
Yeah.
So you just sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich the whole bubbles in between two satsang instead of doing the contrary. You are bubbles and then you go to satsang and then bubbles. No, make this your home.
Yes.
Okay, bubbles, one day they will just be there but you don't care. You will always have the feeling of being home. That's a trick, a very simple trick, you see, but
That's what
it's amazingly it works.
This is great.
And then,
Huh?
and then
Great.
this-
Yeah, it's amazing.
that's why I can connect missing satsang, because it's so essential. It's so essential as often as possible. Just that the bubbles don't overpower.
Still,
Don't
yeah.
seem
But
to
then
be
it's
like-
good. Then anyway, whenever you like, there will be DVDs of Papaji. When I'm not
When you're
there.
not there, the bubbles are also not there.
Yeah, maybe.
Bubbles are
That's
also-
true. That's true. They're
You
connected.
create a lot of bubbles also. In my mind. I mean, I create, but it's like this.
Sure. Anyway,
I create.
very nice. Okay. You live like this now. You live. Maybe it was like this, but now you are more aware. Like this, it helps tremendously.
Now I remember that I brought this before, and you gave the famous. But now that I could come up with the same, somehow I came up with the same. Just here when I arrived back home now.
Don't talk like an old woman. Huh? You said it. Twice is not necessary. I told you.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Very nice. I'm happy.
There's so much question, but I have no idea what it is.
Wow.
Like, since the last 3 days that we've been coming, I feel so much.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because you put into question maybe all your beliefs. You see? It's always very good. Because if something can be put into question, it means it was a belief, or I call belief anything from the world, including experiences.
And this is the thought that I'm not realized. So, I mean, why should I all looking at movements and spend my life with that?
I love that you discovered that. It's true. Now, don't you think it's a movement also to follow the thought and not realize? So we are left with that. Ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Tiens.
I told you that I realized nothing is real. And I realized also that if nothing is real, then this love is also what I try to describe. It is also just a feeling. So then it isn't either real. I don't have this either.
No, let you.
Because
Too late, you cannot take it back. said, it's too late, you put it out, you cannot take it back.
Yes, yes, yes.
You said an amazing sentence that the base of the eye is always that it describes the mind.
We spent our life describing the mind. It's amazing. I'm well, I'm not well, I'm this, I'm that, I do this, I do that. It's amazing.
I don't know.
Now that you hear this, you will see. It's amazing. You will suddenly see. It's mad. All day is passing. Describing the mind. One is busy with that.
No description, no eye.
You see?
Non tem mancha, não há. Ok?
Thank you very much for those beautiful moments.